What a cracking morning. Bit of a cloudy Cludian, but first things first, check that I got the right amount of money. Get the papur. Bore da, by the way. There's the bowling green, I call it now, amongst the jungle. The bowling green, yeah, you have to excuse the quality of the video, so I'm using my little Nikon. Be followed my little Nikon camera. Yeah, another vlog, being a carer vlog. I do these every so often. That's what I do. I'm a carer, and every so often if I've out and about and what have you, getting prescriptions or going for the paper, I'm getting the paper and the electric, and I think I'm going shopping a bit later this morning as well to Aldi, so I might go to Rhuddlan and get a KFC. So I just do these little vlogs and stuff like that, a bit of a natter. So yeah, that's what I've been doing now for quite so many years now, a carer. And as I say, I have a bit of a natter, bit of a chin wagon. The road busy on a weekday. Can I get across? Oh, straight across today. You can see how busy it is. I do a vlog, I do a catch-up video on Sunday morning, and it's dead. It's always dead here. But you can see how busy it is on this is the Thursday, by the way, Thursday morning. So anyway, I'll get the paper, and then I'll carry on my natter. So we've got the paper here, yes they have here. So I've got to jangle the camera, the paper and the money. It's not easy. Yeah, you alright? Yeah, fine, thanks.
90 pence.
There you go.
Thanks,
okay, thanks very much. Thanks for that. Nice smell of the subway. Yeah, you can see how busy it is here. This is a weekday, and if you follow my videos, you'll see on a Sunday morning, it's nothing like this. No one here. 9 times out of 10 it's just me, and also on the Rill Road. This is the main road coming in and out of Denby, heads to Townsend and goes up Vale Street. Can I cross? Yeah, not too bad. Sometimes you have to wait on this road. That's into Denby, that's out of Denby, but you can see how busy it is. So right, that's the papur. It's the first bit done. No prescription today. I don't think I'm going for a prescription. Have a cup of tea, and I'll go for the lecky. I think I'll walk for the lecky, and it's a chance for me to have a bit of a natter, and then I'll come back, have another cup of tea, and then I'll go to Aldi in Rhuddlan. So yeah, it's the bowling green, I call that now. This meadow scheme, the council, they all just leave it all. But that is a really good job of that. They place them. So yeah, I call that the bowling green now. And the sign's been booted round as well. So right, have a cup of tea now, and then I'll go for the electric key. It's the coals at the bottom of town. Top up the key, and then have another cup of tea, I think, and then I'll go to the to Aldi in Rhuddlan. I could go to Aldi in Denby, but there's no KFC in Denby, is there? So anyway, I'll speak to you in a minute. Okay, I'm back out and about across the park, past the bowling green. I'm going for the Lecky now. I've just called the filling station, get some money out, because they don't take a card, or they never used to. You have to get the electric, for some reason you have to pay by cash. So I'll have to get some money out, get that from the filling station. Okay, so that's the money, cash for the electric. So off to the bottom of town to get the Lecky. Yeah, like I said, if you're new to my channel, I do these every so often. I call them vlog, being a carer, because that's what I've been doing now for many years now. And every so often, if I got some errands to do and going for the prescription, going for the Lecky, hospital appointments and stuff like that, I have a bit of a chance to make a bit of a video and have a bit of a natter and what have you. So that's what I do. Spraying the weeds. There's one on this side and there's one on the other side. Clearing up the weeds. So this is coming into, well, bottom of town. It's Townsend, I suppose its official name is, but we just call it bottom of town. It's the junction of Rill Road, Rhuddlan Road and Vale Street. You've got Vale Street, which is the busiest road in Denbigh. It's the main road up to the high street. And there's Vale Street ahead of me, going past part of the old Denbigh Railway Bridge, part of the abutment, that's all that's left of it. If you're a regular to my videos, you know I have mentioned that once or twice. The old railway bridge, there was a toilet there. There was just a board we used to go behind, and used to have a whittle against the wall. It used to run into a gully, and it used to absolutely stink of stale urine. It was absolutely, oh, it was vile. Well, that's it, memories of a child, eh? And here there's the old station yard. By here, there's the old dairy, Denbigh Dairy. Get across the road without getting run over. See, I do all my own stunts. Anyway, the McCall's is just here, so I'll get the Lecky, and then I'll have another natter on the way back. It's just there. Whoa, lovely and cool in there. They've got air conditioning. Lovely and cool. The thing is though, when you come out, it hits you. There's a bit of a breeze, but it's quite warm today. But yeah, that's where the Denbigh Dairies was. And if you're interested, check out my videos, because I've got videos of it before it got demolished, and I've got videos of a lot of places before they got demolished, the old Quicks as well. So yeah, the Aldi is just through there. I could go to Aldi there, but I'll go to Rhuddlan. There's a KFC in Rhuddlan, isn't there? So I can get some hot wings. Anyway, this is Townsend. That's Rhuddlan Road. That's Rill Road. And behind me there is Vale Street. And just coming up on my left, well, on my right, is the old Abbey filling station. The old Abbey, or the Denbigh Friary, is down there, down that track there, and that's the Abbey filling station, or what was the Abbey filling station. And here, that was the old South Sea pub, smallest bar in Denbigh. And when it was open, I was not old enough. I was, well, not old enough to go into pubs in them days, but apparently the smallest bar, you get about 3, 4, 5 people, and that's it. It was full. So that's the old South Sea, it was called. You can see South Sea Terrace. I won't zoom in because the camera, this zoom on this camera is crap, like I say. You have to bear with me with it's all Nikon little compact that I use for these odd vlogs and stuff like that. This was the old Burgess, but it's Townsend now. They just use it for storage. The actual Townsend is by the traffic lights there. They just use that as like a backup. That was the old Burges, like an agricultural, and they used to sell all sorts there really. But and there's that was the Vron shop. Simply fish and chips now, but it was the Vron shop. Danny Matthews used to run it, brother of Jimmy Matthews, two Denbyites. But that was the Vron shop. And the Masons, one of my watering holes, going back years now. I can't remember the last time I went into a pub, but that was my first stop before I went uptown. The Masons Arms. Yeah, it's years and years now before I went into a pub. When I first started going out, when I was 18, a pint of lager was 48 pence. I'll show you how long ago it was. 48p for a pint of lager. Must be about, I don't know what, well it just depends where you go really, either three or 4 quid now must be. I always remember lager in them days. Well, a lager it always has been, it's always been the dearest drink, hasn't it? Bitter, it's always been cheaper than lager, and mild, I think that's even cheaper. But I used to drink lager, and in them days I used to drink whiskey. I couldn't touch whiskey now. But yeah, like I say, when I first started going out, it was 48 pence for a pint of lager. Those are the days, eh? I used to go out with a £5, and then the next day I'd go in my pocket and I'd still have change out of a £5. Right, enough of my waffling. Get back, I think I'll have another cup of tea and then off to Aldi. So I'd give you a shot of this angle, walking through the park. As we call it the park, but you don't usually see it from this angle. Don't normally film it from this direction. This is the park, Colomendy, bottom of town. Bowling Green is ahead of you there. That's right, that's right, my name for it now. They've done a good job actually. And there's the path. That's not the proper path, that's just where people cut through and it's just worn away. But there's the bowling green. Look at that. I think I'll get myself some bowls and have a game. That is excellent there. Look at that. It's the bowling green. As I said before, I was a good player. I was good at bowls, and I got asked to play for Denby Town. But I was only a kid. They were watching me and said, "Oh, we've been watching you. You're such a good player." I was only about 8, something like that, probably 7 or 8. And they said, "You're a really good player. Could you want to play for Denby Town?" But I was only a kid then. I says, "No, I don't want to." But wow, the sun is hot. Right, I think I'll have a quick cuppa and then off to Aldi. So that's it, just topped up with diesel, 20 quid, keep me going for a bit. I've just pulled up, as you can see. Hopefully, as I say, I won't zoom in this camera because the zoom's crap on it, but Denby Antiques, or Denbighshire Antiques, as you can see there. That was one of my DIY shops that I used to run. One of my many, well, 3 builders merchants on this place I used to run. That was Dufferin DIY. If you're a Denbyite, you might remember Dufferin DIY. I might have even served you, and I might have even cut some glass for you. That's what I used to cut the glass. Self-taught glass cutter. I used to really enjoy cutting glass. Started off the top of the Colomendy, Benchmark and Dufferin Building Supplies and various builders merchants, Blackthorn as well, Blackthorn Timber, but it was a builders merchant as well, but I never cut glass in Blackthorn. But in the Dufferin Builders Merchant, that's where I first started learning how to cut glass. And then this opened up, and I was running, I was the manager. And that was Dufferin DIY Supplies, but it's Denby Antiques now, Denbighshire Antiques. But like I say, that's where I used to cut most of my glass, so really enjoy that. Anyway, enough of my waffling. Like I say, I've topped up with diesel now, got a half a tank full, and I'll head to Rhuddlan now. So the next stop will be outside Aldi, and I'll have a bit of a wander into Rhuddlan itself and have a bit of a natter, show you Rhuddlan Castle and show you where the on the buses was filmed. Holiday on the Buses, where Arthur and Olive, where they cry, and Mum and the lad, little Arthur, when he where they crashed on the bridge and the suitcases went in the river, and then they went in to get the suitcase. I'll show you where that was filmed and have a bit of a natter, and then I'll call in Aldi, get the shopping done, and then I'll call in KFC, and then that'll be it. So I'll see you next time I'll speak to you. It'll be Aldi in Rhuddlan. Okay, so here I am. That's Aldi in Rhuddlan. KFC's that way. I was going to go and have a wander into the Rhuddlan and show you the filming location first, but I think I'll do the shopping first. Then I'll go for a wander, and then I'll get a KFC. So let's get the shopping done first. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, so that's it. Let's get the window open. Get some air. Boiling. Especially in the car. Yeah, so before I have a wander, I'll just check that I am actually recording, because I do this waffle to camera and it's not recording. That's happened a few times. So yeah, I get one or two carers commenting on my caring videos as well as my other videos, but like I say, this vlog, being a carer, that's what I do, and I just thought I'd have a bit of a natter about it. Being a carer, caring duties, responsibilities and stuff, you've got to care for someone who is disabled to start off with, who is receiving a disability benefit. Otherwise you can't get, well, you can care for them obviously, but you can't claim carer's allowance. So they have to be in receipt of a disability benefit, so they have to be registered disabled, and because that's what I've got the see, I don't use it when I'm on my own, the disabled, the blue badge they call it. So obviously I don't use that when I'm on my own, you know, so I park well out the way, but that's the blue badge, so I could use that when I've got this certain person that I care for with me. I can park in disabled, I can park on yellow lines and stuff like that, but obviously when I'm on my own I don't use it, which is not fair, is it? If, you know, some people probably will try and take advantage, but it's not worth it. I'm fit and able to walk, so you know. So yeah, it's a minimum of 35 hours that you've got to be caring for someone. Minimum of 35 hours, which 35 hours is nothing. And as I say, you know, caring, I just do these vlogs just when I'm out and about and stuff like that. I don't cover everything I do as being a carer, but yeah, minimum of 35 hours a week. And you know, if this person is claiming, you know, is in receipt of a disability benefit, is registered disabled, then you can claim carer's allowance, which I get carer's allowance, and I also get universal credit. It's topped up, you know, what I receive in carer's allowance is knocked off the full amount of universal credit, so what's left, you know, is topped up with universal credit. And also I get the carer's element of universal credit on top, so that helps. And you know, I wouldn't say you get paid, you know, a lot of people, they're on benefits, they say, oh, I get paid on Friday or whatever. You receive benefits, you don't actually get paid. You get paid when you do work, you know, that's just my opinion. Do a day's work, a week's work, then you get paid. But when you're on benefits, you receive benefits, you don't get paid benefits. But that's just me being nitpicking. So that's what I get. As I say, I get universal credit, I get carer's allowance, and I get universal credit carer's element on top. So that's about it really. As I say, 35 hours a week is nothing. Wow, it's hot now, boiling. And with regards to the job centre, I'm in the no work related category. There's like 4 categories. If you're in the first category, you got to search for work. You got to do 35 hours work search a week, and you got to show evidence that you've applied for jobs and everything and stuff like that. You also have a work coach, but I don't. I'm in the 4th category. I'm in the non-work related. I don't have a work coach. I don't have to search for work. The job centre don't bother me. They're not on my back, nothing like that. But another categories are prepared for work or available for work or something like that. There's 4 categories. I know the first one is, you know, you've got to be searching for work and 35 hours a week and something like that, and you got to you know, prove that you're searching, and otherwise you get sanctioned, you get your benefits docked. But I'm in the non-work related category because I'm a carer. I'm registered with my doctor as a carer. With regards to COVID jabs and stuff, you're sort of a bit higher up in the queue and stuff like that, because you know, you've got caring responsibilities and things like that. But as I say, I don't have a work coach or nothing like that, and I don't have to search for work. Wow, it's like an oven in this. So I just thought I'd have this bit of a natter before I had a bit of a wander. And when I have a wander into Rhuddlan, I'll use my camcorder, so the sound and the picture quality and the zoom will be better than this little compact. So there, that's it. I just thought I'd have this bit of a natter. So I'll have a wander now, and I'll show you the filming location of Holiday on the Buses. It's quite busy in Aldi too. Nice and cool in there though. They've got the aircon on. Lovely and cool. So anyway, I'll speak to you in a minute. Okay, I'm on the camcorder, so the quality will be better, the sound will be better, and the zoom will be better. I don't bother using my little compact, the zoom. It's okay as it is, but as soon as you start zooming in, the quality's rubbish on it. But yeah, so Rhuddlan Castle is coming into view. There. And being that it's only, well, 20-minute drive down the road, it's a castle that I've never been in. Never ever been in Rhuddlan Castle. I've been in Carnarvon, or Caernarfon, as it's supposed to be pronounced, the proper Welsh, Caernarfon, but Carnarvon. And other Flint Castle, is it? Chirk or something, and there's other castles I've been, but never been. It's the nearest one as well. Been in Denby Castle, obviously. Never ever paid to go into Denby Castle. When you're a kid, you know the ways in, don't you? And so yeah, this is the bridge in front of me, made famous by Holiday on the Buses. You may remember they come on the motorbike and they crash there. That's where they actually crash with the motorbike and the sidecar, and the cases go in. And yeah, stands coming down this way. It was 2-way then, but it's just a single way now. But yeah, there's Rhuddlan Castle. And there's an earlier shot where it shows you it's on the dual carriageway further back that way. They're going on the motorbike and sidecar, and there's a little sign they've put up, and it says something like Holiday Village and an arrow, but they're going the wrong way. They're heading out that way, that's not the way to Prestatyn. That's the way to Prestatyn. And then later on, or earlier on, or whatever, that's when they crash in this bridge. They are actually going the right way then. This is the bridge. This is where Arthur and Olive were down here. And that's where the suitcases were. And that's where they went in to retrieve the suitcases. This bridge wasn't here then, this metal bridge, and it was filmed from somewhere here. And as they were retrieving the cases, you can see under the arch, you can see the castle in the background there through the arch. But like I say, that's when they were retrieving the cases. So this is the bridge where it was actually filmed on, and as I say earlier, that's where Stan was coming down on the bus. He's coming down that way. And they were actually going the right way then. But that's where they crashed. Have I got that right? Yeah, he was coming down this way on the bus, yeah. He wasn't coming the other way. But anyway, that little bit there, where it sort of like a bit of a recess, that's where they actually crashed with these motorbike. And that's where they were, retrieving the cases. So that's it, yeah. Sure, Stan was coming down that way, if I remember rightly. I haven't seen the film for years now. So he was coming down that way. And he cuts them off or something like that, and they crash there anyway. But that's it, this is the bridge where Holiday on the Buses was filmed. So yeah, just thought I'd have a bit of one. I don't need much of an excuse to do filming. Right, I'll head back now and I'll get a KFC and then I'll head back to Denbigh. Alright, here we go, KFC. Looks nice and quiet there too. Hot wings, here we come. Is he going? That's all I get from here is hot wings. I absolutely love them. No one here, it's only me. Got KFC to myself. Speed bump. Wow, it's roasting. Absolutely roasting. Yeah, just 8 hot wings, please. Sorry? Yes, yes, that's it, thanks. Okay, thank you. What they said. Couldn't hear me. I think they said go to the second window. Or is it the first one? That's the second one. Anyway, here we go. Ah, yeah. It's 8. Thank you. No, no thanks, no.
Can you receipt by any chance?
No, it's okay.
There you go, mate. Have a
Lovely,
nice day.
great, thanks very much, thanks. Have a nice day. I always check them. I've been caught out too many times. I'll just pull in here and have a quick stock check. You get home and there's one missing or something like that. But quick too. Ooh, bring it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Someone who can count. Right, so that's it. So I'm heading back now. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my vlog being a carer. Like I said, I do these quite often out and about. I'm a bit of a natter and do a bit of filming. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again.